Welcome to the 2015 MPL fashion show. Leading the way is Terrakion with the choice scarf. A very wise decision, Tom. It complements the rest of her outfit very well and brings out her dazzling brown eyes. Yes, Tim, I cannot refute that. Next up is Crobat and Weavile, also sporting the choice scarf, a very popular item in this season of the MPL. Yes, Tom, very popular indeed, just like your mother. Fuck you, Tim.
Tell us, Gloria, why the leftovers and not another item like, say, a red card? Fascinating story, Gloria. What a gripping tale. You are such an inspiration. Thank you so much for being on the show.
What's good, guys? Welcome to the 4th week of the MPL. I am the coach of the Las Vegas Victinis, Good Guy Ghastly, and today my opponent is Ipa with the Columbus Blue Stripes. Now let's talk about Ipa really quick before we get started. Ipa is a fantastic battler. He is right now tied with the Atlanta Braviaries, I got it that time, and the Dallas Staravias for the top spot. He has not lost a match yet. So let's just get into this battle really quick. I am bringing Terrakion, Gloria, Hippowdon, Weavile like usual, because Weavile is honestly, Weavile is looking like my main player. He is what gets me through games. I still lose, but I mean, he's kind of the MVP. And we have Big Black, Granbull, and Crobat. So let's just get into it really quick. And I have these videos that this is going up a little late because I edited, as you saw in the beginning of the video, some different things because I was bored. But hopefully you enjoyed that. Hopefully you found that at least a little entertaining, as much as I did, because I was editing that and laughing the entire time because I'm weird. Alright, so I accidentally sent out Terrakion. I did not mean, I ran out of time and I sent out Terrakion, but it was okay, I suppose, because I do go for the poison jab and I do get the crit and I get the poison. However, I'm a dum-dum, guys, alright? And if you didn't know this by now, you should know it now, that I am a dum-dum, because I thought that he did not have Wonder Guard this entire battle until I'm watching it now, and I'm like, okay, he had Wonder Guard that entire time. He was not Wonder Guard. It's not called Wonder Guard. I forgot what it's called, but he wasn't taking any damage from my poison, and that was a big thing for me. The entire game I thought he was. So he does paralyze me, but that's okay because I do have Granbull, and Granbull does have the heal bell. So I should have expected him to switch out here. Obviously, he wasn't going to stay in, but he does bring out Lucario, and I go ahead and I switch out into switch on to Underbite. Now that's kind of a weird play, but my Underbite is fully defensive with the Intimidate, so I figure I could take one hit from this guy with a bullet punch or a close combat. Either way, I would have taken it really well. So good thing I do this. I don't really know. Even after watching this video a few times, I think that this Lucario was choice banded. I'm not sure. I haven't seen Ipa's video, so I don't know what it was. But I do go for the heal bell on the switch because I do not like that paralyze on my Terrakion. That's kind of a big deal. A lot of my guys, as you saw from the video before, have choice scarfs, and this was kind of the idea that I did not want to get outsped by anything. I did not want my opponent to win like last week just because they had a choice scarf and I did not. That really sucked to get that win taken away just because of that. So he does go for the Stealth Rocks with this Clefable, and honestly, even though like everyone has good teams or whatever, I go for the Super Fang to get some more damage. Kind of a weird move. I actually should have just switched out here into something else, but oh well. So so it's kind of a weird thing. So when I looked at Ipa's team, he has a lot of threats, actually more threats than I think anyone else's team has. He's got so much bulk there that it's very hard to play around. You have to bring stuff that can deal with that bulk, but because of this, he knows that you have to bring that stuff, so he plans around it. And Ipa, if you watch his videos, go and watch his videos on his channel, he gives you a whole rundown on Showdown on how he's building his team to counter his opponent, and it's really impressive. Good on you for doing that. That is awesome, because I don't do that. So obviously I've lost 4 times, but I do have Gloria out here, and I believe go for my own Stealth Rocks here coming up. I don't remember exactly. I'm kind of lost track. Where are we right now? What's going on? He does Moonblast me. I take it pretty decently well. He does get the special attack drop, which doesn't matter. I do go for my Stealth Rocks. And Gloria here, I did make a little more special defensive for this fight. I can't remember exactly why I did that, but that's why I like doing these live, because I'm actually, like I said, I said in the beginning, I'm actually doing this on the day of we're supposed to have it uploaded. So he did expect a switch here, and I I remember that I did predict him to predict a switch, and I didn't switch out, and I go for an Earthquake. A lot of good it did, but yeah, so basically he used the Paralyze. I'm not gonna get paralyzed by your pair of thighs, Clefable, alright? Hippowdon, Gloria, doesn't need that. Gloria has been on Ellen, alright? What have you done with your life, fat fairy? Nothing, All you've done is Moonblast and dance under the moon, and you need to pay your rent, alright? You need to stop dancing under the moon and actually pay your rent, because your landlord doesn't appreciate it. So I go for another Earthquake, and it does a moderate amount of damage, definitely nothing impressive. Actually, and here I do expect him to switch out. I do predict him to switch out because I actually will win this this little war we have going on here. So he does switch out into, I believe, Latias, his Mega Latias, and I switch out into Terrakion. And I do this because I know that Terrakion is Choice Scarfed, and I know that I can outspeed a Mega Latias. Otherwise, I would not be able to if I wasn't Choice Scarfed. So this is great because I'm like, okay, well, an X-Scissor is going to... I actually thought an X-Scissor would kill the Latias with the amount of damage that it has on it, but you're gonna see here that I am quite wrong. I'm quite wrong in that regard. I haven't even fought Mega Latias until this battle, so that was kind of cool. First for everything, right? Definitely not my first time losing. So I go for the X-Scissor, and he does go for the Surf. It does not kill, but luckily I survived the Surf as well, which I found really surprising. And I knew he was gonna switch out. I should have predicted this. Obviously, he's not gonna let his Latias go, and he goes out into his what's this thing called, a Lucario. And I'm like, well, crap. X-Scissor is not gonna do literally anything to this guy. So let's get the hell out of here next turn. So I do switch out. Pretty much Lucario, again, I was worried about. I actually put on the berry that resists, I believe, fighting moves, so I couldn't get to one shot by Lucario's close combat on my big black. On my Kyurem B, I put on the berry so he couldn't get one shot by at half the damage. So he does switch out, and I do believe I go for the Brave Bird here, and he takes it really... No, I go for the U-turn, expecting him to switch. That's what I did. So I go for the U-turn here, and I was like, oh yes, I went for the U-turn, fantastic. I mean, you can only imagine. I wish you guys had the live battle, because I was like grinning. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm making plays here. Yeah, good guy Ghastly doing good plays. Good guy plays, but it didn't really do a lot of damage. So I go into Underbite, and he's actually gonna go for the Protect here, I believe, to scout out what I'm going to do. And this is a bad spot for me. So I feel like the turning point of this battle was coming up right now. You're gonna see that I do something that's really smart at the time, I felt, but then it bites me in the ass later, and I really regret it a lot. But because yeah, I felt like this entire battle the entire time was going pretty well. I mean, I wasn't playing too awfully. Maybe I did a few things that were a little weird here and there, but I think that it wasn't going too bad. But I do go for the Paralyze here. I go for the Thunder Wave here. I look deep into Umbreon's eyes as she makes her wish, and I Thunder Wave her. I just get her. She's stuck in my gaze, my Grand Bull's gaze, gets paralyzed, and I get the Synchronize. Obviously, I knew this was gonna happen, but I was like, look, I have the Heal Bell, totally okay with this, and now hopefully this Paralyze will hopefully help me in the future against Umbreon. Maybe I can stop it from using a Wish or Protect, and that'll be help me win the game. But you're gonna see here that it does not equal that, because he's gonna go into Aeromite, which is his Venomoth, and I was curious what this thing was gonna do. I wasn't really too worried about it, to be honest. I was like, this is fine. A Venomoth, like, what's a Venomoth gonna do? And this is kind of a repeat from like my first game, I think, when I got like sleep powdered, and it really sucks to get slept in these battles, like, really badly. I just didn't expect it, and this was a smart play too. I think that he had a Focus Sash, and he brought him in, hit the Stealth Rocks, and then got his health back. So this Icicle Crash you're gonna see here doesn't kill, which really surprised me. But even if it were to kill, he had the Focus Sash, I'm sure, and it was a great play by him. Fantastic play. I think this should be in the top 5, to be honest, even though it didn't really work out, but it was a good idea. So he does go for the Sleep Powder, and that really sucks, because I'm like, oh my god, Weavile is my MVP. I need Weavile to handle things like his Victini. I basically brought it for Victini. I even put a Choice Scarf on the Weavile just in case he had Choice Scarf Victini, because I was like, okay, well, if I can outspeed and get a knockoff on that Victini, we are a golden, and that's gonna be a good day, a fantastic day. So he does go for the Quiver Dance, and I'm like, what's he gonna do? And he goes for the Baton Pass. And I'm like, oh my god, oh no, what is he gonna baton pass into? And you're gonna see right here that this is some kind of sick, sweet justice for something I've done in the past, probably. Maybe I wasn't a good guy when I was a kid and I stole those cookies. I don't know, but Victini comes out, and Victini is about to wreck my entire existence. Victini is staring at me and going, look, your logo, I know I'm on it, but fuck your logo. And he's gonna just poop all over my team, because he goes for the blue flare. And I was like, I can take a blue flare. We're fine. We're fine. No, I don't take it. And I got that paralyzed heal bell. I was not able to get that heal bell off. And that is where I think this whole game kind of took a turn for the worse. Because I was like, man, if I just would have got that heal bell off, I could have brought in Weavile and I could have went for the knockoff. And even if you wanted to switch out, that knockoff would have done a lot of damage to something. And we would have had a much better game. Much better game. But isn't the case at all. So he's actually gonna go for the protect, I believe here. No, he went for the protect to scout me out. Now I'm going for the Brave Bird. Sorry, I'm a little behind. And the Brave Bird's gonna hit him, and it's not gonna do a lot of damage at all. And I'm really upset about this. I'm really, I need to watch this video because I don't know how much freaking damage. Like, what did you put on this Victini? What have you been feeding it? I've been giving a lot of creatine and hit in the gym, because that thing just took that hit so well. Gosh, he's like Nelson Murdoch's dad. I mean, it's a Daredevil reference. You can take a hit, okay? That's the whole point. So I bring in Big Black, and Big Black is pretty much the idea here was to do an Earth Power to this and kill it. So he goes for the blue flare, and I'm like, crap, I don't know if I can take that. It is neutral, but I don't know if I take it. I do take it though with 3. Get burned. The burn does not matter, and I go for the Earth Power. And the Earth Power, as you're gonna see here again, this guy is not only special, is defensive on the special side and the physical side. It's ridiculous how much damage this thing can take. So he takes the Earth Power like a champ, gets another kill. 3 kills for Victini so far, and I'm just like, you gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me right now. Luckily though, I do have Terrakion, and nothing really wants to switch into a close combat. Actually, honestly, he could have switched out here. He could have switched out here, but maybe he didn't realize that I was Choice Scarf. I'm not sure. I'm sure he did, because I kept switching out. I mean, Ipa's pretty smart. I don't think he didn't know that I was Choice Scarf. But I go for the close combat anyways, and I do take him out, which is good. But I don't think he really needed to keep that in. He could have switched that out into Clefable or pretty much anything else, and probably would have survived actually. But he is gonna bring out Fat Fairy now, and I'm gonna go for the close combat again. And close combat is, of course, not going to do anything to this fat freaking fairy. Come on, I don't understand why fairies can take a horn to the head. I don't understand. But you know, I gotta say, Terrakion, you did look really good during that fashion show. So no harm done. You looked astonishing and stunning, and you worked that catwalk like a champ, like a pro. So that's a win in my book. So I'm gonna bring out my one of my last 2, I think. So I got bring in 2 in the pink, and 2 in the pink is like, all right, I'm asleep. Can I get this first turn wake up? Can I do it? Can we get that first turn wake up? However, if you guys know my luck, you guys watch my other videos, you'll know that I'm not that lucky. Even though I live in Vegas and we're called Las Vegas Victinis, we do not get a lot of luck, unfortunately. So I do die to a Moonblast, which was expected, obviously. And my last Pokemon here is Gloria. And at first I thought he was just being nice by keeping Fat Fairy in. But I'm pretty sure, Ipa, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Ipa, but I'm pretty sure you damage calc everything. Because I think you thought this was going to kill because you thought I was 252 defense. And it does not kill. But you could have definitely switched out into your Latios from the beginning and not even gotten hit by this Earthquake and taken me out. So you do die to the Earthquake, so get the hell out of here, Fairy. And if anything, at least this game wasn't a 5-0. It wasn't a 5-0, so that makes me happy. It was a 4-0 for the most part. I'm just gonna tell you the ending. I lose, obviously. I'm not gonna take out a Latios with a Gloria. Gloria, you looked great on Ellen, so good job. Congratulations for getting on Ellen. And that meat suit, that leftover suit was very impressive. So good job, Gloria. You know, it's a shame those leftovers did not help you as much as we'd like. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it immensely. If you guys like this video, go ahead and leave a like. Leave a like for Gloria. Leave a like for the fashion show if you guys like that little part in the beginning, because that was really fun to edit, and I plan on doing more stuff like that. I don't know. I think it's funny. If you guys think it's funny, let me know. I mean, even if you don't, I think it's funny, so I'm gonna keep doing it because whatever. But if it's your first time subscribing, thank you so much. I appreciate it immensely, and congratulations, you are one of the good guys. Thank you guys very much. Go check out IPA. My name is Good Guy Ghastly, and that's GG.